Welcome to Calvin's Online Math. Let us look at this nice question. Solve the following quadratic equation using factorization method. So you have 2x plus 3 times x plus 1 is equal to 1. So the first thing would be to rewrite our equation in the standard form, that is, in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So to do that, we are going to expand the left-hand side of this equation. So we can multiply that using what we call FOIL. So FOIL means we take the first terms. So the first terms are 2x and x. So 2x times x, that is 2x squared, plus the outer terms. The outer terms are 2x and 1. So 2x times 1 is 2x, plus the inner terms. The inner terms are 3 and x. 3 times x is 3x, plus the last terms. The last terms are 3 and 1. So we have 3 times 1, which is just 3, and that's equal 1. So we have 2x squared, and we have 2x plus 3x, that is 5x, then plus 3, we bring 1 to the left, it becomes negative 1. So we have 2x squared plus 5x plus 3 minus 1 is 2, and that's equal to 0. So now we have our equation in its standard form. So now let us apply the method that we have been given, that is factorization method. So to do factorization method, we are going to look for two numbers whose sum is the same as b. And b in our case is 5. So the sum should be 5. And the product is a times c. So a is 2 and c is 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. So the product should be 4. So you'll find that these two numbers are 1 and 4. 1 plus 4 is 5, and 1 times 4 is 4. So then we split b into these two numbers so that our new equation is 2x squared plus x plus 4x plus 2 is equal to 0. So for the first pair, the common factor is x. So we have x into 2x plus 1. So we expect to have 2x plus 1 this side. So for us to have obtained positive 2, it means we multiplied positive 1 by positive 2. So that's equal to 0. So we have x plus 2. And then inside the bracket, we have 2x plus 1, and that equals 0. So now we have a product of two numbers being 0. It means one of them must be 0. So it could be that x plus 2 is 0, or 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. If we take the first case, then x is equal to negative 2. And if we take the second case, 2x will be the same as negative 1, so that x is equal to negative half. So now we can check if these solutions are true. Let us check. Let us start with negative 2. So just substitute negative 2 for x. So remember we had 2x plus 3. So that will be 2 into x plus 3 times x plus 1. So minus 2 plus 1, and that should be equal to 1. So here we have 2 times negative 2, that is minus 4, now plus 3. And then here we have minus 2 plus 1, which is just minus 1. And we check if that will give us 1. So minus 4 plus 3, that is minus 1. So minus 1 times minus 1, and we check if that will give us 1. So minus 1 times minus 1 is 1. And indeed, the two sides of the equation are equal. So it means the solution is true. So let us also check if negative half is a solution. So we'll have 2x plus 3. So that will be 2 into x. X is negative half this time, plus 3. And then we have x plus 1. That will be minus half plus 1. And we check if that will give us 1. So 2 times negative half is negative 1. now plus 3, and then here we have minus half plus 1 is half, and then we check if that will give us 1. So minus 1 plus 3 is positive 2, so positive 2 times half, and then we check if that will give us 1. So 2 times half is 1, and we have both sides of the equation being equal, meaning this solution is also correct. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and see you in the next video.